And welcome to the comments video for...
Internet Trolls the Musical. I almost forgot just now. I almost forgot what we were doing, but then I had you.
Preying on the weak and dumb just for fun.
Just for fun! John Covers says, nice video, you stupid ass-licking motherfucking defective non-brain bitch hater assholes. Thank you!
Nigel Chatsworth writes, loved it! I don't know what I'm gonna be for Halloween, but maybe I'll be something from that thing on that show on that channel. Question, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
What do you say? I'll be a something from that thing on that show on that channel. Okay, moving right up.
Well, I mean, my favorite candy would be, just in general, anything chocolate makes me happy.
Yeah, but Halloween candy.
I don't... Okay, we're Europeans, we don't... actually we did Halloween once.
We did, and also we were in American school, so we kind of got the Halloween vibe.
It's like a 40% like radiation from Halloween vibe we had.
I always wanted full-on Halloween.
Once we went trick-or-treating with American friends. But remember, Halloween isn't such a big thing in Europe.
So most people were like, what are you doing? I'm a video lover 98 says, I know someone who looks like a mini VJ.
Thanks.
So picture or it didn't happen, please.
Wait, I have a mini VJ somewhere here.
There's a mini VJ over there who's made an appearance in I think every single comments video so far.
We gotta continue the tradition.
Does he look? Is he as
mini VJ?
Is he as mini as that mini VJ?
Hello. Izzy Karshwin writes, the addition of the Trollolol guy as the king was so awesome. I am so happy now. Sorry, AVbyte bros, but I'm a thug penguin.
I mean, look at him. He's a thug penguin. Thug penguins do not play dress up. Of course they don't.
That's so funny.
But yeah, obviously we wanted to have the Troll King come in with a... Oh my god.
You almost dropped your
almost dropped my new iPhone 6. That was going to be fun. But yeah, we wanted to have the Troll King come in with a big troll-a-lol, and it had to be that. It had to be that.
On a sad note, I recently, well, this is a couple of weeks, maybe even a month ago, read that the troll little guy... He died.
Well, he died a long time ago.
Oh, damn it. But I only found out about like a month ago.
Well, he didn't die a long time ago, but he died. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But his legacy lives on in this video. Jennifer Liu says, I'm gonna be life and hand out lemons. I love that. And then you can just ask them, what are you gonna do? That is one of the best Halloween costumes I've ever heard.
Yeah, actually, if you don't have an idea for anything, you just do that.
Be life and hand out lemons.
If you're lazy about Halloween, that's your costume right there. That sounds like me, lazy about Halloween. I don't know, I had another really good one I saw today. Oh yes. Someone wrote like, I saw a costume like, I'm a nudist on strike. I like that one. Because you can wear whatever you want and just wear a sign that says nudist on strike. You're good.
David the Troll says, I'm offended. Now, for those of you who don't know, David is from our video, Internet Olympics. Apparently, he made a YouTube channel called David the Troll.
We should have had him in this video.
We should have had him in this video.
Jeez, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, David.
David should have been the Troll King. We couldn't afford him. You know what his rates are become?
His agents have really pushed it so far, we couldn't have him in our video anymore. It was sad. RoseLover411 writes, I seriously admire the amount of work that must have gone into the makeup for this one.
Yeah, I mean, the makeup was kind of the trickiest part of the whole video because one because we've never done it before, and two, because it was so intense. How many hours did it take to put on?
At 6 or 7.
About 6 or 7 hours of just continuous putting on makeup. Dalton Dale, who did it, is a god.
I mean, yeah, like 6 or 7 for 5 fully, hidden actors behind those masks. It was crazy.
And the flip side to it is also that we did not anticipate is that taking it off also takes forever. So we were like, we had to be out of the space at 9:30. We were wrapped by 9. We're like, yay, we're good on time. But no, it takes a while to get off. Britt McVie says, why was the Legendary Studios logo on the front gate and also inside the mansion? Well spotted.
Well done indeed.
If you go back and watch the video now, you'll see it everywhere.
Yeah,
Why was it there?
So YouTube partnered with Legendary for this whole haunted house series. In fact, there are a bunch of other videos built that were shot on the set, not only here in New York, but also a similar set in London and Los Angeles. It's like this whole global YouTube/Legendary campaign.
And it was really cool because they designed it with the input of Guillermo del Toro, who is an amazing director of Pan's Labyrinth,
whatever, like
Hellboy. Really cool, guys.
Pacific Rim 2, which was a pretty cool movie. Yeah. So, in fact, you can see a bunch of other videos shot in that set down below. We'll have a link to that playlist down below. I don't know if the playlist is up or live yet. It should be very soon. Nicole Jones writes, "Why don't you make an AVbyte movie? It would be funny and fun."
It would be funny as well as fun. Not just funny or fun, it would be both, which is amazing. Yeah, obviously that's kind of what we're trying to do here. You know, coming up soon, next week.
You know, honestly, that was a big motivational thing for us when we started the channel. We we wanted to go this road to show people what we can do, with the idea of one day making bigger projects for you guys.
And that was also so cool about making this video in particular.
Yeah.
And that was so cool about also making this video in particular because it felt like something more than just a YouTube video for the first time. So it was really cool. Clara Janssen says, "In Sweden, we don't celebrate Halloween that much, but the seniors at my school are giving a Halloween party for the other students on Thursday, and I'm going to be a child who's killing people by setting fire to a car."
Wow.
Now my question to you is,
wow,
how do you say I'm a person setting fire to a car without setting fire to a car? You know? Or are you going around actually setting fire to cars, which is also pretty badass.
I am so confused. I'm just gonna assume
it's pretty amazing.
It is really amazing. You have to figure it out there, girl. W7100 writes, "I remember when trolling was an art form. Now any idiot thinks he can do it."
I know, those were the good old days. And that's what this video was about. The good old days of trolling. Now it's a shame. It's a downright shame.
So here's our trolling. Oh, I've not heard from her in a while. So here's our trolling story. Our first experience with true trolling was when we uploaded a video called Derpina the Musical, and within like 24 or 48 hours we had a troll army, I think from
4chan, somewhere in 4chan.
4chan?
Yeah, I think it was somewhere in 4chan.
I think maybe it was 4chan. Just troll all over the video, and at first we were really depressed, but after a while we started realizing that we were getting a lot of subscribers from this video, and that a lot of people who posted these really hilarious, if you think about it, comments, stuck to our channel and decided to subscribe.
And you'll see that often about us. We'll often address head-on negative comments because we don't see them as negative. Oftentimes people who are writing hateful things are the most engaged people because they've thought about something to write or critique, and that can be kind of fun.
And in a sense, that's a sort of flattery to what you're doing, because they take what you've created and build on that a funny joke. That's hilarious. That's great.
And oftentimes they'll point out funny things that will then be like, okay, well, let's put that in the next video. It's hilarious. I believe trolls are the next brilliant comedians.
I mean, there's a level, of course, where trolling can get hateful and hurtful and
yeah, I mean, as soon as it's racist or homophobic,
exactly.
that's just not cool.
We're talking more about this very sort of quippy, funny, clever sort of not insults, but more sort of just like comments on what you create. That can be pretty funny.
We're talking old school trolling.
Yeah. And now on to the Twitterverse. Gigi at @officialGigi writes, "There are so many new TV shows about superheroes lately. Are you guys watching any of them? I really enjoyed The Flash. Have not seen The Flash. Have you seen The Flash?"
I'm watching, so here's it. I'm watching Flash, I'm watching Arrow, and I'm watching Gotham. I think those are the three
You're
ones.
so far ahead of me. I've been watching Arrow. I love that show. I have a man crush on, what's his name, Stephen Amell?
Steve
Amell?
Amell?
Amell, I'm not quite sure how I pronounce it. I love that guy.
Flash is fantastic. I think Flash is really cool. Little known fact, I think the main actor in that is actually a musical theater grad from Elon University.
I did not know that.
So yeah, no, it's a really cool show. Gotham is really cool too if you get a chance to watch it. Very, very atmospheric.
Christoph Cancho at Pansitkanchian writes, "Was the troll video inspired by Danny Elfman's music?"
Absolutely. I mean, it's no coincidence that I think the day before writing it, I watched Nightmare Before Christmas again, and especially the opening sequence is so great, the way Halloween is introduced and the kind of the soundscape. So it's definitely going for something similar. I honestly, in terms of Halloween musicals, that's kind of the only big one of its kind, Nightmare Before Christmas. So even though some people argue it's a Christmas movie, I think it's a Halloween movie.
Yeah, definitely.
It's both. It's both.
It is both. It's a holiday season movie.
Yeah.
What else has Danny Elfman done recently? I'm trying to think right now. What's the last thing that he's done?
He's been scoring a bunch of movies.
Yeah, which ones?
He recently did. Oh my god! I just watched a Danny Elfman scored film. I forget what it was. What I love about Danny Elfman, I love about all the composers that I really look up to, is the fact that they have such a clear voice. You can recognize in 5 seconds when it's Danny Elfman, or seconds when it's John Williams and these guys. Especially Danny Elfman too has such a very unique tonescape with this. And You just tightened that screw.
And we're back.
At the Swedish Dog says, I have one question. How long have you two liked/loved musicals? I hope you like musicals!
No, we hate musicals.
The worst thing in the
dare
world. We grew up with them. Like, as children, that's kind of all we watched. Whether it was Mary Poppins or My Fair Lady or...
Can you guys see that little square
Singing
thing
in the
there?
Rain.
Singing in the Rain, I think
American
is-
in Paris. Like, we just, it was on repeat all the time. And then, of course, the Disney ones. The Disney movies.
So our dad was a conductor, and he would take very seriously, sort of, especially at an early age, on introducing us to music. And his way, I think, was showing us, classic, old school, golden age Hollywood musicals.
kind of
a
the
lot
movies
those
that he
stuff.
also grew up on.
Exactly,
At the same time,
exactly. So we watched a lot of that stuff, and then also Disney animated. That's how we really came to fall in love with musicals. In fact, for me, like as a filmmaker, the reason I ever wanted to do films was because I realized one day, like, oh my God, this musical, Sing in the Rain, is directed by someone, and that's Gene Kelly. And in fact, there's a lot of pictures of me as a kid wearing a hat or tap dancing and trying to be Gene Kelly. So it's definitely a fascination that goes really deep in me.
It's also a personality, like, Gene Kelly is a person. Who is like him these days? Who is Gene Kelly?
Like him, yeah.
There really isn't that kind of person anymore.
Wouldn't it be cool if we can somehow bring back Gene Kelly from the dead? I wonder what Gene Kelly would think of us. Actually, I really wonder what he would think of us.
What would Gene
He
Kelly
probably
think
would
of
be
us?
like really all over it. Like he would probably totally.
That, or he'd think we're not doing enough. He'd be like, it's too little. It's too little. I
He'd
heard that
be
he
like, it needed more dance. That's probably what he'd be like.
More dance. He would also be like, yeah. I feel like he would. For some reason I can see him being super strict and super like disciplined.
So, thanks for watching our comments video, and we will see you soon.
We're 2-0 now at last.
We'll crack every case we find.
We're the greatest team there is.
Now that our powers are combined.